Okay, everything should be up and going. Let me just get the link ready real quick. And actually launch the game before I forget. That's not the right one. Share stream. So I apologize if I sound like I'm getting a little sick. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Steam is loading. Let's check the stream and see if everything's working. Okay. Everything seems to be working. Why is it small screen? Is that gonna fix itself? Hello? That?
Digimon World. Next order.
System settings. Resolution. Okay, hang on guys, I'm trying to fix this. There we go, that works. Let me take a look at the stream. I don't know what's going on with it today. Because I had this all set up earlier. There we go. I think it's all fixed now. How are you guys doing today? So can you guys hear this? Alright, so little disclaimer, I have played this game before, just not on PC, which is what I'm streaming on. Sorry you guys heard me set the controller down. But I didn't get it when it first came out on PC. I was a poor boy. And I've actually never finished the game just because it's super grindy. So I figure let's stream it, because it's a super good game for a stream because of how long it takes. But just go ahead and buy it, log in, and see if everything's going good. Or get everything going. We'll just do normal. We'll just use the male character. Nah, we'll change the name. Well, never mind, I didn't change the name. I'm just gonna let this intro.
It's been 7 years.
Can I? Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. I was trying to switch it to the Japanese audio. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, I remember being so hyped when this game actually released on PS4. Yeah, I can go ahead and zoom all the way out. Yeah, because I don't think there's much else you can do in this room. Yeah, all you can do is walk forward. Is the music volume okay for you guys, or is it like too low?
Are you okay?
Get back. We can take it from here. You just need to give us commands as usual.
What is
Yeah, I
it?
want to switch this to the Japanese audio. I forgot
You've always given us commands.
that
and
for
God,
certain characters in this, their voice acting
you
is
seem
really bad.
confused all of a sudden.
It can't be helped. We'll back you up.
You've got to be kidding me. You're not supposed to forget us.
Although, I guess the good part of the English audio is that I don't have to read anything. Okay, I already know how to do this.
Let's go!
I wish there was a skip tutorial.
Let's get serious! Just like that! That's right. This'll show 'em.
Part of me does wish they would have updated this a little bit more.
So strict.
No good.
No, I have to keep going. I finally met my tamer.
I see. We may be defeated here.
What is this? The light of a bond?
I can feel the power. The bond is transforming it.
Let's go.
All those cutscene plays,
We
I don't
can
know what I'm
still
sleeping about.
fight.
OPS real quick. Goodbye. Let's some new cards in for this. What's a Pokemon? I forgot that they just random Digimon that randomly became Machine Dramon.
You're all right.
Why did my A button not work?
Don't worry about us. We're partners.
Actually, I might just leave it in English. It's funny how bad the voice actors are.
A human? A machine Draymon disappears and a human appears. Fascinating.
I love Digimon
The
in this game.
machine Draymon should have been caught in the interdimensional trap, but... You defeated that machine Draymon. That must be what destabilized the other dimension. These must be your partners. And two of them, no less. That's an odd relationship. They did everything they could to defend you.
How you guys doing today? Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Okay. You guys see any issues with the stream, just let me know.
They were partner Digimon, so it is possible to revive them with a Digi-Egg. I have preserved them in external storage. So, hold your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
I love that they let you choose which, like, egg you start with. I don't know what I want to... I don't remember Kokomon being here. I think we'll go... this egg. Okay, I can actually type it in a minute.
So, hold your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
I was in the middle of naming them, what the hell? Well, good night, Aramon. Okay, is it working? Okay, cool. We're just going to name you... I don't know. Something random.
This is a tremendous success. Then their rebirths will be complete. Just remember, as their tamer, you... I am just as in the dark as you. I wonder what is going on. Looks like Tokamon is still unconscious. We can treat him there. So you were sucked in by the Digivice and unluckily fell into the dimension I created. And then your partners in the Digivice defeated Machine Draymon for me. I see. Coincidence has been our friend today. I owe you my thanks. Actually, this world is at a crisis point. As you can see, the city we are in, Floatia, is in disarray. It's because of the Machine Draymon. It suddenly started attacking us for no reason and did a lot of damage to the city. The power of Omega is overwhelming. It appeared from nowhere, caused massive damage, and then we were at our wits' end. I mobilized my knowledge and technology to build. I thought that when it appeared, I could transport it to another dimension and imprison it. The plan worked. In fact, the plan went even better than expected. Thanks to you, we were able to defeat that Machine Draymon. But that doesn't mean the danger.
I just noticed his beard actually
The
jiggles.
phenomenon of of a machine Draymon getting violent and then disappearing has occurred several times in many areas. It would be hard to believe that it is just one lone Mega Digimon doing all this damage. We were able to survive this time because of your valiant efforts. Unfortunately, we don't know from where and how the machine Draymon are appearing. It seems hopeless, but if we just had a clue, maybe we could do something. If only we had a clue. What? This Tokomon was the machine Draymon? It can't be. No, but I am sensing a strange data wave coming from this Tokomon, albeit weakly. What should we make of this? A Tokomon living in this city digivolved into a machine Draymon? I've never heard of such a digivolution. Wait, there's something here in the cloud memory. But why did this Tokomon digivolve into machine Draymon? Or at least an altered form of machine Draymon? We won't be able to figure it out with just this small amount of information from this Tokomon. But it looks like we finally have a chance to actually do something about this threat. We need to act. I have something to ask of you. We want to return you back to the world you came from as soon as possible.
Man, I just got here and they already want to get rid of me.
But we can't leave this city in the state it's in. To get the city back to the way it was, will you help bring back the residents that fled from the machine Draymon attacks? I'm glad so. Go out with your partners. I will look into this small amount of strange data we have collected.
Man, I just want to get into the raising these guys already.
Maybe I will be able to unravel the mystery of this altered form. If we can detect abnormal information, we may be able to avoid further damage here. That's why I first intend to make a detection device. If I have any news,
This is Digimon World Next Order, man.
Digimail. So then, I'm counting on you.
It's basically a, Tamagotchi almost. It's a Tamagotchi mixed with an RPG. Basically, you'll raise these two creatures and they'll almost fight on their own, but you can give them orders and everything. It's not like a traditional turn-based RPG. It'll let me leave. Yeah, for the first little bit, you're just... Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, for the first little bit, you're just going to be going around, gathering items and everything. Which... I didn't realize this battle was a thing. I don't remember it.
Here I go.
I may not be in range for that. I was not in range.
Good hit. That's the way.
Oh, the other dude went down. What the fuck?
I don't believe it.
Okay, yeah,
We lost?
I didn't realize that fight was still there. I was just going out to get mushrooms and crap. Probably going to go to the training thing until they at least level up.
Okay, gather up.
I've never played Xenoblade, so I have nothing to compare it to that. I hate having to have used those bandages so early. I forgot how small this town was at first.
Stay focused.
We're gonna put you into NP, and we'll have you train stamina. I will say, I hate this minigame.
Take this seriously. Okay.
I was wanting to get right out into the training and everything, but...
Careful now. It's chow time. Here you go.
And someone needs to rest already. Hopefully they level up so I can just go out of here. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow, man. I just now seen it. Probably gonna let this just play out the first couple times. Okay, what are their stats like? Probably gonna raise their HP a little bit more.
Toughen up.
I don't like doing this because the training in here actually shortens their lifespan,
Stay focused.
but for early on it's probably better to do it in here.
Take this
At least until I
seriously.
level up anyway. Just put them both in strength. Make them hit a little harder.
Ready? Ready to eat? It's chow time. You hungry?
Okay, I only have 4 of those left, so... You're still hungry?
It's chow time.
Okay.
Take this seriously.
Yeah, let's rest these guys up, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, let's go see if we can do that fight now. Let's take a look at this mail. What, man? They gotta poop. Just a natural part of life, man. Hey, it's gonna keep making me do this fight. Because it's a racing simulator, if you make so many mistakes, they won't become what you want them to.
Good hit.
Yeah, I don't have any healing items, do I? Oh, I do.
Take this! Nice! That's the way! Gather your strength! Gather your strength! Good aim!
Dumbasses are not even in range.
Here goes! You're doing it! Yeah!
It kind of is. It's a sequel to a 90s game, so with the exact same playstyle.
You did it! Just like that! That's right!
Especially early on, you're gonna struggle a lot. Now, there is a mini boss down at the end of this road that I know we will not win. I'm just gonna go down here and pick up this mushroom. But yeah, the game's a little... It's not super complicated once you get a hang of it, it's just super time consuming. Because like all their evolutions, you can do things to make them happen faster, but they're all time-based, so they're mostly out of your control. You're really gonna make me use these after I've already used them? I wish after games have seen you've already done something, they skip that part of the tutorial.
Carefully! That's the way! This is it! Gather your strength! That's the way!
Yeah, we'll lose this battle, probably.
You're doing it! Keep it up! This should work. That's right. That's the way. Nice. Just like that. Good aim. Keep it up. Keep it up. You did it.
Plus, you really just don't have access to their good attacks until they level up again.
This should do it. You're doing it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's one over here. Do I have a fishing rod already? Okay, no, I don't.
Okay now. Here you go. You hungry?
Pogging? Is that snake pogging? I don't understand. Ah, I see. Wait, is that what they replaced the Pog face with? Oh, I forgot how small your bag is in this game at the beginning. You can tell I have not been on Twitch very much because I don't know what these emojis are. Or emoticons, whatever they're called.
Got a second?
Gotcha.
Made my day.
What is this? This is new. I don't know what this is. Oh, they added online stuff. Oh, damn. They really nerfed Pog. So gather salty fruits. Is the daily quest. Did I ever get meat? Okay, I did.
Let's get started.
Okay, cool. Well, now they won't go to sleep. A little bit right now, I guess, depending on what they become. I think this stage is set. No, this stage is not set. Okay. Like I said, all their evolutions are timed. I think this one's supposed to happen at day 3, and we're doing it day 1. So, or they die at day 3. Don't really remember. Okay, yeah, so you just become Tsukaimon. After this is where everything starts branching. It's so weird this isn't Salomon. Yes, he is albino. Let's look at attack skills. Okay, never mind, they only have one attack each now. Now that they're awake, and they've leveled up a little bit.
Yeah, good.
I'm not going to take them out to fight that mini-boss yet, because they're nowhere near ready. But we can go out and gather some materials, at least. Try to find some salty fruit, which is what that daily quest wants. Plus, just going out gathering materials gives the human character experience, so he can level up and you can get certain items and things more easily. It makes it easier to play through. Good question. I have no clue if he does. I don't know if they have spirits in this game or not. I don't recall them there being spirits. Do I want to fight? Yeah, let's just... I should be able to fight this now. Oh damn, we're not doing anything, okay.
Here goes. Yeah. Good aim. Give it all you got.
Okay, so I don't even have the story yet, so actually going out and fighting may be a bad idea right now. Because if we can't fight these Numamon yet, there's no way we're going to actually be able to handle the really good EXP drop area for the beginning of the game. Fucking kidding me? I don't even have enough to buy items yet? So I guess I'm just stuck to gathering items for now. Yeah, I'll put these two to sleep once I get back to town.
Okay now. Time to say goodnight.
Oh yeah, Steven, just let me know when you want to go over that D&D stuff, dude.
Careful now. Hey. It's chow time. Eat up.
Let's go back to the meat farm. And I got some evolution info on you. MP 2400. That's the only information I have.
Take this seriously.
Which I won't get anywhere near that, but gotcha, my dude.
Give this all you've got.
I hope your internet comes back. I know that's super frustrating.
Give this
We'll
all
do a
you've
couple
got.
more rounds of this. Okay. Yeah, the first couple, like, lifespans of these guys is super slow. How many salty fruit do I have?
Okay now.
That's the wrong button. Yeah, I've got 2 salty fruit. I gotcha, man. I mean, tomorrow's session is
Okay.
I have concerns about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Not on your end, just I know how the party's been playing so far, and sometimes I can go a little bit murder hobo. Probably gonna run out of space. I have for the most part. Last session they ended up in a combat scenario. They were in a temple, and they were fighting a shark folk. And the shark folk was standing in the doorway.
Nice and calm.
So I was trying to limit how they could fight this dude, because again, they just snuck into a temple for some reason. Well, they had plot reasons. But,
That's the way.
they ended up just slamming the door in the shark folk's face and ending the combat scenario, which was a nice change. It just killed us all, like, laughing.
Looking good. Watch carefully. That's right. Nice. Keep it up. That's the way. Good hit.
But that encounter ended up in them genociding an entire... I don't want to talk about it on Twitch. something here? No, okay. Man, I forgot some of these quests take a bit. I have to find someone who knows how to fly. Well, you see, the shark folk didn't like a race of humanoid ducks called the Duruls, and the shark folk that he bullied basically took them to their leader and asked them to help them get rid of them all. And the party kind of agreed. So there wasn't really a reason to punish them for it. Because it made sense for the story. Well, I gave them the option of who to side with, and that's who they chose. Is reset already? Not necessarily. I intended for them to totally side with the duck race in defending themselves.
Nice and calm.
I guess I made the items to good the other direction
Watch carefully.
as a rewards.
You did it. You did it. Keep it up. You did it. Good aim. Good hit. Break on through.
Man, I just had a soda. What did I do? Guess I'll just open a can. Oh, it's right there. I'm fucking blind as hell. I mean, it was an option. I did prepare for it. But
Look at you.
I really expected them to do something else.
That's wrong, and you know it.
Some of the roles are still alive, thankfully. So, like, if someone wanted to make a character of them, like, after...
Ready?
I keep pressing the wrong button. After, like, their current character died or something, they're fine to do it. Yeah, I've got the salty fruit. I've got the apple. Oh, I've got everything for pound 1. But no, they got like really good items for what they did. I mean, what they did was terrible, terrible. It was a terrible thing to do, but they got some really good, like, weapons and things. Okay, I can't carry anything else, so I'll head back to the town after I do this. Okay, so now I can get some more meat. Or does that let me get big meat? I don't remember. That sounds so wrong out of context. That sounds so wrong out of context. Okay, Tentomon's not the one that teaches her to fly. I don't remember who is then. So, the other party members actually aren't on World Anvil. We tried to use World Anvil for the actual, like, character sheets and everything, but they couldn't figure out how to get it to work. So we just decided that they would handle their own character sheets, and I would just trust them as far as that goes. But I can give you, like, all the information you need.
Got a second. Made my day. Made my day.
Oh yeah, I forgot the player only levels up when you come back here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. This way they slowly get better stats. Like, if you have any of your questions, you can just send them to me now, dude. I can try to answer the best I can. So far, it hasn't been that big of a deal. The only issue I've had thus far was Dylan didn't tell me about a coin he had on his character. And that coin was broken as fuck. I gotcha. Which, I wish you would have told me about that damn coin. Because, like I told them from the beginning, homebrew stuff you gotta let me look at. This way I can approve it and see if it fits the setting before. And Dylan decided not to fucking tell me. So we get into, like, what's supposed to be a super tense situation. And Dylan's just like, I have this coin. And I don't even remember what the fuck the coin does. But it was something broken. Which is why Dylan is now a duck until he can join another session.
Watch carefully. Nice and calm. Good hit. What's wrong? Good aim. That's the way.
One of the players has a sword that on initial swing it doesn't have to make contact or anything. It summons 1d4 of ducks. And as long as Dylan's a duck, he adds a 1 to that to represent Dylan's character.
here!
I gotcha. Like I said, I kind of also just kind of adapted the lore of the world to around the players a little bit. But
That's wrong, and you
I can adapt as I go. Last session was almost a pseudo reboot, introducing new. It wasn't a reboot, but it introduced some new races and things. Because we haven't done it in about a month because people's schedules were just misaligned. I don't even know what Moonbeam is, man. But yeah, we can go over it when we talk, because I'm not that big of a stickler on things.
give this all you've got.
You need speed. No, we'll have you do. Yeah, we'll have you do speed. And you'll do MP.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
I mean, man, there are some things I gotta let you in on for tomorrow's session. Just because your character, honestly,
Gather up.
being like rat folk or whatever,
Say goodnight.
fits with the actual story I had written before I sent out the request or even thought of asking for more players.
Over here. Here you go. Eat up.
I mean, yeah, you can make your own backstory. I'm not gonna do that. Just the way your character's race would play in is kind of interesting. I'm not gonna make you fight against what you want your character to do, dude. It just makes an interesting roleplay dynamic, if you get what I mean. What do you want to call him, Discord or Messenger, dude? I gave two options, dude. Yeah, it does not tell me anything. Because I'm down for either.
Okay. Nice.
Discord's probably better. Just give me a second to get it open. Whew. Excuse me. You're all good, dude. I forget Twitch has lag. Plus, I've apparently dropped a ton of frames. Alright, just shoot me a call whenever you're ready, dude. I'm online. No, I have Discord notes. Or I can just hop into the voice channel of the D&D group. I think that's what I'll do. Alright, I'm in that voice channel whenever you're ready. Oh, you're calling me. I will just answer the call. Hello, good sir. How can I help you today?
I don't know. How can I help you today? You called me.
I called you?
Yes.
I thought that was just in the voice channel.
Okay, so I had a bunch of things. I had to kind of mishmash together two different homebrews of like rat folk because one of them had like interesting subclasses of rats, while the other one just had better like descriptions. So I've kind of made like a hodgepodge of the two, which is why I wish I could send you things because it would be easier for me to explain these kinds of things.
I gotcha.
But essentially, I'm gonna be a druid that's gonna mostly go like specialize in like beast summoning and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And mostly I have everything made for it. Like I made a character sheet and everything on like D&D Beyond because it was the easiest thing to do for me. The only thing that sucks is that I had to make him a hill dwarf on the character sheet because it wouldn't let me generate the character sheet without giving it a race, which was stupid.
I gotcha.
But I pretty much have everything for it, like all different like semi-little traits and like kind of like my quote-unquote starting equipment. The most I have is just going over with like backstory with you because I had an interesting idea with the backstory. If like, so what was your idea with my rat folk race?
No, I mean, so in the lore,
because it kind of.
Sorry, what?
It just that like what I kind of had in mind would be like it would kind of matter about how like the rat folk race originates.
So I don't have how they originate written down in the world's lore as of right now. I haven't put it on World Anvil yet, which I will probably sometime, probably after next session, after I introduce the race.
Yeah.
But basically, their origin isn't really written down. Well, because I haven't thought of it.
Well, here's my idea for my rat folk, which was that from what I could gather from the kind of things that are talking about with the gods and stuff, was that they are pretty much have essentially no power now, and then they're pretty much buying for as much power as they can get. So what my idea was that I was essentially just a normal rat until one of the gods bestowed upon me higher thought and like a more humanoid body and basically birth the rat folk, kind of to be a more something that they could use more as a suggestible avatar. So like my idea was that like my rat's name is Tech, by the way, like TK. He doesn't have any kind of like ideals. He doesn't have any kind of like goals. He has no idea of faith. He doesn't care. He essentially only cares about having his little knickknacks, caring about wildlife, and just living. And that's essentially it. But my idea for it was that there is a god that is constantly whispering in the back of his mind, telling him what to do and kind of where to go. So like essentially, like what I thought would be like interesting is that like we're like in like a position where it's like, what do you got? Where like you ask like, what do you guys think about doing? And I'll just like ask you. I'll be like, so what is Tech currently thinking about? Like I'll ask you that because you will essentially be like role playing as his god, essentially wanting me to do their bidding.
Okay, that actually works into one of the character dynamics. If you'll let me choose which god is talking to you.
You're doing it.
I kind of had an idea, but go ahead.
Because there's this potential side quest going on. You read the creation myth I have on World Anvil, right?
I believe so. The creation myth?
The one
It's
where
not
the
the
god
banana
gets his
one, is
head
it?
cut off and everything.
Yes.
So there's a current side quest where that god is looking for his head.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the player characters serves that god. So that could be an interesting dynamic, but which one were you thinking of?
Good, that's it.
I was honestly, it was half because of just what it gives me, because I was honestly thinking about potentially being with Omnier, just because it kind of goes with my stats, but also like,
That works.
I thought it would be something more interesting of like, she's like this goddess who like made all these, all like the creatures, and like she essentially, to try and have more power, twisted one of her creatures like her other half does, to essentially make something that she can control better in the like physical world.
Yeah, that works.
You're doing it.
But I also had another idea of it where technically rats only live to 60 years old, but I had the idea that Tech is like over 1,000 years old. Not because like his body is 1,000 years old, but his consciousness is. So it's like Tech is basically like Omnir's last hope for like getting more power, and essentially Tech is a dumbass and he dies a lot, and where it's like he's only like ever died to like old age like 3 times maybe, but like he's just been resurrected over and over and over again, but he doesn't realize he's been resurrected. He just thinks that like he's never died. So it's like he constantly so it's like he's technically 1,000 years old, but like his current rat body, like when like the party meets him, he's like an adult rat, which is like 15 years old.
Okay.
But like technically, like he's 1,000 years old, which I thought would be a funny thing, where it's like we would potentially go to like a certain town, and like we would go to like the cemetery, and we'd see Tech's grave.
Gotcha.
It was like that kind of interesting thing.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I don't have an issue with any of that.
I also have like all of my spells essentially, other than like one on like this character sheet that I made, because the only one that is not on there is Infestation, because it's like you need to buy our book on D&D Beyond to be able to add this to your character sheet.
Yeah, I find that dumb about D&D Beyond.
That is the one thing that I didn't like, but other than that, it was like essentially like fine.
So one thing to know about the rat race in my campaign right now is their hierarchical structure. At the highest point they can occupy in like their community or whatever is called a garbage lord.
Yeah.
And the Garbage Lord does not have to be a rat folk.
Yeah, you know, I kind of like that idea.
It goes into tomorrow's session a little bit more in depth. But yeah, I don't think that would clash with what you want to do at all.
Watch
So
carefully.
Yeah. It was like
That's the way.
another. I've already gotten like essentially everything. My like semi ideas as well for the character is that because rats are seen as like a nomadic tribe, so like they don't really stay in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Good aim.
But where is it? There was like a certain one. There's like it's like, so the only things that you won't have is that my race traits is that I have +2 dexterity, which would basically be +1 with my quote-unquote god. It's like I would still have the like proficiency bonus from like essentially like worshiping the god, but I don't actually worship them because I don't know they exist.
I gotcha.
But then like also like there's a subclass of rat folk called street rat folk, which would give me also +1 constitution and make it so then I can eat rotten food without anything happening to me. And then I also, if I attack things that are bigger than me, I deal extra damage that equals my level. So like, essentially if something's bigger than me, I would add like a +5 to like how much I deal damage to.
Watch carefully.
Alright, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of information of where the party's at right now.
This should work.
So at the start of this upcoming session, they're leaving the temple that they were in last session. And they're going into this town. I'm going to give you the information on the town because I'm going to assume you've been there for a little bit.
Yeah, I probably have.
The town is being infested by rats and rat folk.
That's the way.
The town is a town of kobolds and dragon worshippers. A lot of the rats and rat folk are filling the mines with just like junk and like mining it out, making it like into their little infestation area.
That is something, is that like mine is more of like one of my like rates is that I extremely like care out, like I always fidget whenever like somebody comes in with like my stuff to make sure that nobody tries to take anything, and that like I especially love glassware. So my idea was that I just have like a ton of vials and like other like small bottles that are just like on my person that like over time I'll just constantly fill with like random like liquids that could or could not help. And like while I would know what they are, if anybody else try to use them, they have no clue what they are because I don't label them at all. So it's like I'll know what they do. Like I'll know like one of these things is a healing potion, but like they won't know. They know that I have a healing potion, but like they'll probably like take like a poison or something.
Okay, I will tell you one thing.
Yeah.
One of the characters have a glass of duck soup. Duck soup is flammable.
Tech likes that very much. He likes glassware, and he likes when funny things when the liquids that he puts in them does funny things, such as put things on fire.
It's chow time.
I did that
Like I said,
just because...
there's a reason why Omnir has had to resurrect this dumbass so many times.
I gotcha. So the reason duck soup is flammable, just so you know, I told you that this dude has a sword that summons 1d4 of ducks.
Yeah.
He has this ability where he can expend so much of his own HP to prevent something else from taking damage. He goes and protects the duck at all costs for some reason.
Why?
So, and now, whenever someone makes him food, they just serve him duck soup to piss him off.
Damn.
I can't heal this fucker because I don't have a doctor yet. Fuck.
That is like one thing. Like the only two other things other than starting gear for my dude is that I have just a bag of ball bearings just kind of randomly there, as
Mm-hmm.
well as a small bell, which I thought this is something that I'd have to kind of homebrew myself. But I thought for right now it's just a normal bell, but later on potentially you could give me for like particularly like big feet that I could summon a like spectral rat folk that like since then I'm trying to be like a summoner druid, I could summon it from like the ring of my bell.
Oh my god,
And it could just be
another
like
summoner.
an extra summon. Yeah, I'm gonna be a summoner.
This entire party just summoned shit, dude.
No, that's not. I may change things then. I can easily go into different things.
So the elf in the party has a spell from their god where you can roll a D100 and summon a random creature based on that D100.
Oh no, but like I summon like I can summon up to like 10 rats with conjure animals, and they all have tactics.
You're doing it!
It's like this man's ducks.
Get off! What?
I may change things then if that's how it's gonna be.
I mean, it's fine. I don't care.
Keep it up!
No, because I could easily go into something else. It's just that like it's honestly just like the two things, which is infestation and conjure animals. That's like it. I could just change those. And I honestly, the bell was like a crackpot idea. I didn't think that you were gonna go with it anyway. I honestly just wanted him to have a random bag of ball bearings and a bell and just a fuck ton of just like glass vials.
Oh, that's totally fine, my dude. I mean, and if you want to be a summoner too, it's totally fine. It's just like, so the elf can summon them from that D100.
Yeah.
The tiefling has the sword that summons ducks.
Yeah.
And then he can summon a past creature he died from his soul. Or a past creature he killed from his soul.
Mhm.
So there's already a lot to keep track of.
I feel that. Honestly, I'm fine with that because it could just mean that I just go into something different. I also just want to kind of do it because I haven't done it before, but I'm not doing it. I mean, the coolest thing I could do is that I think currently, right now, I could potentially summon a owl bear. A single owl bear. But it's still an owl bear.
You did it! Keep it up!
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Oh yeah, I also kind of... Oh no, I can't bring up Moonbeam. I can't bring it out so I could tell you exactly what it does. Moonbeam is fun though.
I will say this, the party currently has 2 NPCs with them, because I had to add them or they were going to get TPK'd. Which I will gladly write one of them out now that you're joining.
So wait, they were just like your character. You pretty much just had like DM like played characters.
They didn't do anything really, they mostly just helped in combat, they didn't make any like major decisions.
Yeah.
One of them is plot related.
Well, you can just make them NPC. That's not hard.
I mean, okay, do you remember that Dragonborn I played in Parker's campaign that made the army of kobolds? I
So
had to
he's
like,
in this.
I had to age him up like 50 years and put him in here, otherwise they probably would have got TPK'd.
Well, I can
last
just
time.
go into my other thing, which is that one of the things is that my druid circle, which is like where kind of like what I like. It's like certain spells that like I have because like I like am a part of specifically like that kind of like region kind of place is where is it? Where is it? There it is. It would be like the mountains, so like I would have like just because I'm a part of the mountain druid circle, I'd have like climbing spike growth and lying moat and build into stone. So I thought potentially I could also go into being somebody who like I also have like mold earth, so what I could do is I could just push somebody into like a thing of spikes that I also create.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that'd also be fun.
I mean, that also makes sense because this town that they're entering is in the mountains.
Yeah, it's good.
I also gotta make the map for the town and the dungeon. I gotta remember that.
Yeah, you should probably do that since that's, you know, tomorrow.
Okay.
I can do it last minute.
Get up. I'm sorry. Take this.
Any other questions you have? Lore, player characters?
Keep it up.
I guess that's kind of it. I just need to write things down and just change around what my spells would be. Other than that, I pretty much after I do that and like change everything to like what my rat race and all that stuff is, all my extra modifiers and all that, I will send it to you just so you can have it.
I got you. Dylan's character has a hat, but he doesn't know what it does yet. I will tell you that.
My stats are kind of nutty. I have an 18 in wisdom, and my lowest stat is a 13 in dexterity.
I mean, I would hope your stats are kind of high because you are level 5.
Well, that's the thing is I only got like 2 pluses. I think the lowest one that I had before was intelligence, which was at 12, and I gave it 2 levels that could be a +2.
Gotcha. Yeah, no one has really multi-classed yet either, so you should be fine with that.
I doubt that I probably am. The closest thing I'd probably multi-classed into is potentially rogue. That's like it.
I'm trying to get the tiefling to multi-class into druid.
Well, now I'm a druid. Now he doesn't have to be.
I won't get him to multi-class into ranger then.
Yeah, make it multi-class into ranger. That'd be funny. So
Well,
what are all of their classes?
So Aster, the elf, is a warlock. The tiefling is a rogue that plays more like a fighter. And Dylan, also known as Molo, is a rogue.
What the fuck? Why'd you give, like... Why did you give these characters a bunch of shit to let them summon things?
So I gave him the duck sword because I thought it'd be fucking funny.
And he started using it for
And I gave Aster the summon spell because it's lore.
Okay. Here we go.
Well, yeah, that was another thing. Was that that I had idea for rat folk, which is that all of them are able to speak like fluidly with like small critters that are like cat and smaller. They're able to speak with them fluidly, but specifically for Tech, he like specializes in animal handling, so he can understand most like animals and beasts. It's just that anything that's bigger than a cat, he doesn't know exactly what they're saying. He just can pick up vibes.
I got you. That's totally fine. Like, if something ends up being like broken, we can fix it later.
I doubt that would be broken. I tried to make sure that I didn't make anything like broken.
Thus far, we haven't really encountered any animals. Mostly because our tiefling does not like conversations.
You're getting
But
stronger.
they're animals. They don't have conversations.
Okay, this will be session 6. Let's just say they've only roleplayed during one... He's only roleplayed during one session.
What the fuck?
Otherwise, he's just like, when do I get a kill shit?
Bruh, you have made the absolute worst joint rotation for D&D, I swear to God.
I didn't know he was like this.
Let's get started.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. My walking speed is normally 25 feet, but I can go into all fours as an action to make my walking speed be 40.
I gotcha.
Over here.
So the NPC that's plot relevant, there is a wizard, I believe, and a cleric. Jesus Christ, why am I getting all these bots on Snapchat?
That's funny.
It is not funny, they keep trying to give me fake nudes. I don't want their fake nudes. I don't even want nudes in general.
So wait, how many people will we have for tomorrow?
So you'll be 3 or 4 if RJ brings his friend finally.
Damn.
And that's without Dylan. If Dylan and RJ's friend shows up, there'll be 5. Which I kind of want to aim for a party of 4. And with 5, it gives you guys a chance to miss a session or 2, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
If you miss a session, you get turned into a duck in RJ's sword.
I will not miss a session.
So, I will tell you, the sword is a little bit annoying.
Then why'd you give it to him?
It's not because of it summoning ducks or anything. It's because it yells duck facts when he's swinging it.
You know what you should really do? You should just have it get destroyed. It would be so funny.
I plan on it.
Good.
He doesn't know that, but if he makes a certain roleplay decision, because my goal is to make him roleplay at some point, if he makes the wrong decision, the sword will blow up in his hands.
That's funny.
Although...
We have another thing. I have... My weapon is a quarterstaff that's made out of a U branch. Which would, like, normally be too small to be a quarterstaff, but because, like, I'm a 4-foot rat, it's, like, perfect for me.
Okay.
And then also, it's like, it has a totem on it, which would be, like, my druid focus, quote-unquote. It's just what I use to, like, focus my spells through. But it would be a tiny totem that would be, like, it would just be, like, a, like, piece of, like, birch wood that just has, like, a rat engraved on it.
Oh, also, don't worry about spell components. I'm not worrying about that shoes.
I don't blame you, but at the same time, it's like, druid focus is kind of important, because it's like, it's less of like spell components and more of, I have to like, have it to do spells at all.
Yeah, you having a focus is fine, but like, you having to have so much fucking gold and shit, don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, no, but like, you're still gonna have it where it's like, we have to see them, or like, we have to be like, oh.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, it's like, honestly, for what my character would be, it's like, I would probably have the things to be able to do all that shit. Because it's like, I'm a hoarder, I would just have like, oh, I need a vial of blood, I definitely have it. I definitely have a vial of blood somewhere.
Can you add a custom spell to your character sheet for me when you get a chance?
Ooh, what's the custom spell?
You can close any door within sight within a 10-foot radius, but you can't open the door.
That's hella weird. I think that's what Druidcraft does, though, if I remember correctly. Druidcraft can just allow me to just fuck with people.
I'm just doing that for memes because of last session where they just kept slamming the door in the shark folk's face.
I mean, it is essentially where I can make it sound like there's like creatures like stomping around. I can also like close things and stuff like that. It's essentially like it is essentially just a like luring away tactic.
I gotcha.
But honestly, I think I will go because my character would be mostly for summoning. It's not gonna be like, oh, you're this one character, but like you have like a way to summon things, and my thing is summoning.
Gotcha.
Nice and calm.
I mean, that's totally fine. As long as you don't summon a Tarrasque on me.
You can't do that. You literally cannot do that.
It has happened in my campaign already.
What? It's because you gave him the D100.
No escape.
He rolled a 55, and that was a Tarrasque. Or 53, I can't
You
remember which one
don't
it was.
give people like that kind of stuff.
If he rolled a 55, he summoned the rat. If he rolled like a 56, 7, I believe it was, he summoned the cricket.
Still, it's like that's why you don't give them that kind of power. Like you would make it half that, and you would take out all like the brokey shit. That's why like for like wild shape and like
Nice and calm.
summoning, like I can't do like certain creatures.
Oh,
Like
I mean,
depending on like.
I mean,
You know, I
it's,
can't even summon a trash. The best thing that I could summon is saber-toothed tiger.
I mean, summoning broken stuff is fine. I don't care. Like, I just want the players to have fun.
That's fun as hell.
It's just like, I wasn't expecting that. I forgot I put that on the spreadsheet of what he could summon.
God damn it, dude. But yeah, if we're still gonna do that, I want it to be that like either my bell summons like a specifically like semi-strong kind of rat folk that would like kind of be like
I'm sorry.
it would essentially be like my level but like a warrior rat instead of like a druid rat.
Let me send you some stuff that I found for that real quick, because I was already prepping for stuff like that.
It would either be that or that I just get to summon an extra like 10 or so odd rats without me having to like spend any kind of spell slots for it. Either
I
of those is
believe
fine.
this is all the rats. Oh wait, ignore that last one.
Nice.
Why, what's the last one? A Tarrasque rat?
I just deleted it. Well, I just died in this game because I wasn't paying attention. No, I just deleted the message because the last one
Please.
was
Wake up.
a surprise.
Well, I didn't see it, so I don't know what it is.
Oh
Hey.
God. I just DM'd you some extra little bits of like rats.
Honestly, what I was thinking is that my Spectre rats, if I got like a group of them, I was thinking that potentially one of their like special like abilities is that they could form a rat king. Do you know, or yeah, do you know what a rat king is?
Yes, it's where the rats get tangled up into each other.
I was thinking that potentially one of their special abilities is that they can do that so they can swing each other into enemies.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they do that. They stick their teeth out and you throw it like a shuriken.
I mean, that would also be interesting, but I think it would be more funny if it's like two rats just like tingle their tails together, so then one of them could just swing them around like a Beyblade, and just like do bludgeoning damage to somebody. And then like, since that they're technically spectral, they could just like be like, I don't want to be attached to this guy anymore, and just like their tail just dematerialize and like become entangled.
I mean, that's an interesting idea. We can definitely, I mean, we can see if it'll ever pop up. Like, the reason I word it that way
I
is
honestly
'cause-
don't know if I want to do like
Are you ready?
any of these rats that you sent me for these things, because I feel like they would be too overpowered.
Give this all you
I gotcha.
It's like they're good because it's like they seem a lot like kind of like at best I think the like best one would be just giant rat. But I think I'd rather want one that's more specialized to specifically me. which is why I
I
said
gotcha.
like essentially just like maybe like a level or so under character of just like uh a rat barbarian kind of thing.
All
It
right.
would essentially just
Ready?
be like a rat folk that I can just summon at any time, but like isn't a constant party member.
I gotcha. You wanna know something crazy?
What?
Speaking of broken, what do you think a Duck's armor class is?
Toughen up.
I don't know. What is it?
15.
That's my armor class is 11.
Hey. Sleep well.
That
that's-
is something you may want. When I send you this character thing, once I found get internet back, you may want to like change around like inventory stuff because I only added like basic like starter equipment, so maybe you would want to change around some of it to like be better with like the rest of the party.
So the rest of the party up until this last session had jack shit, for lack of a better phrase.
Yeah.
They just now got some really like good weapons and stuff. Basically because they bought it.
Yeah.
So we're past all the frog stuff I talked to you about previously.
Oh, you bitch. You made me miss out on the like funniest part. Oh yeah, that was another thing. My rat folk is like he has fairly good charisma, but I thought potentially for something that would make more sense for like specifically my rat folk is that like when I'm speaking, when I'm trying to like persuade or to like do charisma checks with like normal people, I don't get the proficiency bonus, so it's like I just get +0 to those rolls. But if it's like dealing with like animals or something, I do get like the proficiency bonuses.
Okay.
Because it's like I'm still like a gross rat, so it's like it makes sense if like normal people are like, ew, I fuck this weird ass rat. But then it's like actual animals like, oh, this rat's chill.
Yeah, everything you're telling me so far is perfectly fine. Once you see RJ's character, you'll understand why I say that.
Why is it fucked up?
RJ's character has been isekai'd twice.
What the fuck? Well, technically, that has happened to Tech multiple times. He's over 1,000 years old due to technicality.
He was a video gamer, and then he got taken to a different campaign, and then he got isekai'd in that campaign.
Nice. Just like that. Yeah. Good aim.
So now he's in my campaign. His real name is Jeffrey.
Break on through.
So wait, it is half of the character. It is like a couple of these characters like characters from other D&D campaigns.
The only ones that have appeared in another campaign is RJ's character. And my NPC character who I'm gonna ride out.
Okay, good. Because I honestly kind of hate it when people are just like, ooh, a different D&D campaign. Let me just use the character that I already made for this specific other D&D campaign.
Yeah, I mean,
Just make a new character, dog. It's not that hard.
the
Literally,
personality
I
of
have so
RJ's
many different
characters.
characters that never went anywhere because the D&D campaign fell apart, but I'm still not reusing them because I'm not a dickhead.
I got you. So RJ's character's personality and brain has been in another campaign, but the actual character is not.
Okay then. I mean, I guess, but at the same time, it's like a bit boring for you, isn't it?
I mean, sometimes it can be fun. Like if it's a character you really, really liked.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's still like a bunch of like D&D characters that like I really like. But at the same time, it's like I don't care about bringing them back because they had their run.
Yeah, like this Dragonborn Warlock that I played in Parker's campaign, I played in one other campaign because Lars Parker kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
He ended up eating the entire party as a health pack twice.
Nice.
So,
I don't know if I'm regretting running this D&D campaign.
like I said, I'm writing them out.
Watch carefully.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like this shit's gonna get wildly off course very fast because it already has.
They're actually on course, believe it or not.
That's hella funny, actually. Because just what I'm hearing from these characters and just these people's personalities in general, it is sounding like clusterfuck.
So, I have an end goal in mind, but however they get there, they can get there however the fuck they want. If they want to get there by sleeping
like
with
I
every...
said, essentially,
Watch carefully.
Tech's entire story arc is just gonna be whatever the fuck you want it to be, because that's pretty much what he is. His character arc may be at the end that like you could either let be that like he finally like breaks Amir's hold on him, so then he can do whatever the fuck he wants actually, instead of being semi-told what he's supposed to do. But like as for like campaign-wise, a lot of like his actions will be semi influenced by what the fuck that means can be influenced by. Cause that's what his fucking character is gonna be like.
I mean... Yeah, this campaign's like super free, dude. You really don't have to worry about much. Other than maybe being TPK.
What the fuck?
I don't know balance. I haven't TPK'd them yet. And I don't plan on it. I don't plan on TPKing them, but it can happen just because, like, you know, people roll bad and I could roll godlike.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
If they get TPK'd, like the entire party, I'm stealing the duck sword away.
Good hit. Good aim.
I mean, yeah. No, you don't want to do that. You just want to destroy it because if you let it stay alive, then he's just going to go after it.
Yeah, but that could be a whole story arc.
I hope you know Tech's going to be pissed off the entire time.
That's perfectly fine. I already have a homicidal maniac.
Oh, he's not going to be homicidal. He's just going to be pissed off that, like, he could be doing literally anything else. But it's like, he's, like, essentially having to, like, essentially babysit this motherfucker who's crying about his duck board being gone.
So, I do have an idea how I'm going to get you into the party.
Just like that.
That is another thing. I also do have healing words, so if you don't have anybody who's had healing, I do have that.
That's perfectly fine, because I was using the NPC that's plot relevant as a healer, but if we have someone who can heal otherwise, it's fine.
Nice go.
I mean,
Because-
it's a first level spell, I get healing word, it's 1d4 plus 5.
Oh, it's perfectly fine, Steven, because I can't play a healer.
It's fair.
The first session I introduced her as like a part of the party, I was just like, does anyone need healing? In the middle of a combat session. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. So how I'm planning on introducing you to the party is the party is technically like a member of a guild, per se, until they pay off their debt, and then they have the option of actually becoming a part of the guild, which they can now pay off their debt. And I'm thinking of when they enter the guild house at this new location, the guild master there just is like, hey, there's this dude, you're taking him.
So wait, they're essentially just gonna kidnap me?
No, like, I don't know. Figure out how you got, like, in debt with this guild or something. Or, like, you're looking for a team to join or something. I don't know. Something that would make sense for your character.
Oh, I know. I have a great idea. I know exactly why I am in debt to them. I burned down the guild.
You know what? That works.
I burned it down on accident. It was on accident, but I burned it down.
That's actually really funny because I have this image in my head already. So, all the guild masters are dwarves.
That's very funny since that I had to make my guy a dwarf on fucking D&D Beyond.
So I can imagine him sitting or like around in the ashes of the burned out building. The only thing that survives is his desk, and he's just sitting at it. Clearly stressed the fuck
another
out.
character trait. I don't know if I'm going to do this actually in roleplay, but I think a character trait for Tech is that he speaks like Borat. You know who Borat is, right?
Vaguely.
He's gonna speak like Borat.
Okay. So...
He's essentially just gonna speak like he doesn't understand language very well.
Just so you know what plot's going on, the group is currently hunting down pages of a diary of an elf who existed in the past.
No, what the fuck?
That's it!
I know how this is gonna be. They're gonna tell me about this and I'll be like, oh, I know them. I hung out with them. That's gonna be my favorite trait, is that I told them that I'm 1,000 years old, and that every single person that they say is dead, I'll be like, oh no, I met them. He was an asshole.
The funny thing is that this elf is an asshole. Because the elf has information that,
Okay, gather up.
well, I'm just gonna leave it there.
It's chow time. Eat up.
They have a
Yeah,
page
don't
of the
get-
diary already, and that page is already on World Anvil.
Oh, that's what that journal was? I honestly thought it was one of the player characters' cringy ass journal.
No, that's plot relevant.
I honestly had no clue because I only saw the one character, so I was just like, oh, there's just somebody else's character that they couldn't figure out how to put the character, but they put their fucking journal on.
Yeah, all the articles on World Anvil right now were written by me. I will let you know this entire plot is based off a short story I read in high school. So if there's some weird stuff, that's why.
Give me a second. I'm gonna mute you for a second. See what's going on with the internet currently.
Take your time, my dude. Let's see if this is the way I'm supposed to be going.
Okay. Nice. Good aim. You did it. Get up. That's the way. Nice. Give it all you got. Okay now. Looking good. That's right. You did it.
Okay, I'm back.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Stand up, darn!
I think we're pretty much done. Just hope you remember, whenever my internet comes back on, I'm gonna download a PDF of my character sheet and just write out everything that's supposed to be there, and then just send it to you.
Oh no!
I gotcha.
We lost?
How did I die?
Just to damn, bro. I'll let you get back to your game and
You're
stream.
good, dude. I'll talk to you later, my dude.
This can't
Yeah.
be happening.
We're just meeting in the chat though, for and like the voice call, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna join the voice channel in the D&D theory chat.
Yeah. Just want to make sure.
Peace out, man.
Yeah.
Now let's close Discord. If it's actually still up and running. Here it is. Okay, I apologize if that caused any lag for you guys. Just covering some bases of what needs to be covered for D&D tomorrow. And we'll load back up in here.
Okay now.
Do I have any bandages left? I do not. Crap, crap, crap. Does this dude sell them yet? Oh. Crap, I actually gotta go out. Yeah, I know you two are hurt. Just give me a minute. I gotta get out here. Bandages are 800?
Over here.
Crap. Well, let's run back to town, sell a bunch of stuff, and see if I can get enough to buy 2 bandages. I didn't realize they were 800. Otherwise, these two are gonna end their lifespan. I'm gonna have to start all over. Which is fine. These are probably the weakest they'll ever be. There we go, I got it.
Okay now.
Okay, now that we've got that taken care of, let's take a look at the histories. I know them, but I don't know them, if that makes sense. gonna work on, while we go through the first couple life cycles here, just leveling up the tamer. 'Cause yeah, that's probably the most important thing besides getting these guys raised up.
All right. Ready? You're getting stronger.
A little wisdom here.
Over here. Here you go. Let's get started. Stay focused. Okay, here we go. Okay, gather up. You can't do that. Time to say goodnight. Ready? Ready to eat? It's chow time.
Okay, their bonds with the tamer's fine, but their bond between each other is not great. And they're not at full HP either, that's really bad.
Okay.
Let's finish selling some stuff. Keep the meat and everything. Should be good from there. No, I kind of want to see if we can take on this guy up here. We probably can't. But I'm going to attempt. Hello?
Okay. Nice. You did it. Try
Throw
this.
this out.
Nice. That's the way. Nice. Just like that. Yeah. This should do it. That's right. Darn it.
What the fuck?
Kidding.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm a moron. Why did I
I'm
attempt?
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I thought the one's HP was high enough. Now I gotta go buy band-aids again. Fuck. Do I even have enough? No, I don't even have enough for one band-aid.
Over here.
Well, again, them kinda taking it right now isn't that big of a deal. I can get enough of one band-aid here. Only 20 bits? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they're both gonna die. But I have to keep battling them, otherwise I don't have the money to get their band-aids. Which one doesn't need a band-aid now?
All right. Nice. Keep it up. Hurry. Get up. Good aim.
Okay, so I can go buy that band-aid for the one. Yeah, I know you're injured, there's nothing I can really do. If they die, they die. If they do die, though, I will just call stream.
Okay, gather up.
And start over tomorrow, I guess. And I'm going to go back to the town. There's no reason for me to be sticking out here with them like this. Plus, I can get their life cycle ended early, just grinding at the gym. Their stats will be increased where I took those two skills in the skill tree, but still, it's kind of ridiculous.
You're getting stronger. You're getting stronger. Stay focused. Okay now. You hungry? Eat up! Ready to eat? Are you ready? Let's get started.
I don't know how I do
Okay,
how, but
here we go.
let's let them rest.
Stay focused. Toughen up. Hey,
It's the wrong
ready to
button.
eat? Here you go. Give this all you've got.
So by doing this, they're either going to level up, or they're going to turn back into eggs.
Let's get started. Hey. Sleep well. Hey. Eat up. You hungry?
Okay, she just needs a bandage now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get the meats. I'll sell probably a bunch of meat and stuff to try to get that money. I can just sell one of these. I do want to make... Well, we're not ready to make any sort of, like, real progress. Clearly by what I've been doing, but, I'll go back down here, because it's good for money. As long as I'm paying attention to what the fuck I'm doing.
Watch carefully. You did it. Keep it up. Good hit.
I think it's behind this cave here where the good training session is. Don't really remember. I know what is good to fight, I just don't remember where they're at.
Looking good. Yeah. You did it just like that. Good hit. All right. That's right. Just like that. You did it. Let's keep it up. You did it. Good aim. This'll show 'em. Nice. Get up.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm getting real tired of these guys just getting injured left, right, and center. And now they have to shit. Adding more time to the run to get them their stupid bandages. probably gonna download this VOD and just throw it down for a video. And then maybe, I don't know, upload the VOD. I already got the meats today. I don't have Numemon yet, so I don't get the free toilets. Sell another stamina chip. That's enough for 2 bandages.
Okay, gather up.
Alright. I think I'm going to do, because we've been going for about 2 hours now, is I'm going to go back to the town, and probably call it there. Unless I can think of something else that I want to do today. Nothing comes to mind. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next stream.